What's up, guys? We're back with another video. Shout out A1 Racing, just picking up some parts, and while I was, just got a phone call. We got more. So we're gonna go unbox little package we just received, something we've been waiting on, actually not very long at all, since thing got finished on Friday and shipped to us. We have it on Monday, and we designed it on Thursday, and so yeah, very quick. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do that, and also no wigs here, baby. Shout out John Doc. All right, let's get it. Okay, let's see, we got some stuff covered up there for the internet. Let's see. Not today, Satan. Anyways. Nicely packaged. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a good one. Oh. So, we were working on our own billet valve cover design. And while we were working on our own billet valve cover design, I saw and got forwarded pictures on Instagram. Someone else was first. So instead of continuing to spend money on designing that stuff with scanning and whatnot, we weren't too far in the process. I just knew exactly what we needed to do, what we wanted to do. I reached out to these guys, Reboot Engineering, and said, hey, we're building the baddest BMW street car in the world. Maybe you guys can help us. So we have our own coil kits, and this is a product of our design, something I came up with, something I had JG Billet here in Warminster make. We made our own IGN 1A coil kits. We've got our own wires, obviously, these super badass wires. And they're available in red and black, and this is just a protective sleeve. We actually don't put this protective sleeve on any of the customer's coils unless they request it. We can make, obviously, wires with it. That's just for the race car, and it's not super aesthetically pleasing, but it will provide a little bit of that nick protection. You don't want to nick those wires. So anyway, here, let me, well, I was gonna say let me free a hand up here, but there we go. So, great job on the packaging. Wow, this is heavy. It's a lot of billet. A lot of billet. This is some of the stuff we sent them. Yep, they sent all our stuff back. This is our V1 coil kit option. This is gonna be for V3. And we were gonna incorporate some of those motion breathers, but they did something of their own for us. All I wanted was dual dash 12s for this car. Wow. Wow. Dude, it's better than in pictures. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Wow. Holy wow. That is beautiful. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So we got our 2-12s, nice little billet cap. and some titanium hardware to replace the stuff that gets all corroded. So we got some titaniums, and a billet valve cover. Now, the billet valve cover, this is their design. This is their Reboot Engineering billet valve cover. And this is our deal. So what we originally set out to do, and because we're trying to get this car to the track in a matter of weeks, I wanted to make this a little differently. So we have our own coil kit, which actually is this piece right here on the shelf. So originally our design uses, this picks up, imagine this, slides under there, but the coils bolt to this, and then the 6 factory holes on the factory plastic valve covers, that lines up, and you use our little hardware kit and some spacers under this side. And to remove the coils, all 6 coils stay attached to this. This doesn't bolt to this, just these bolt to there. So to remove our coils with our bracket, you just undo 6 bolts. And there's little posts that go under there that are separate. They're shown here. Little billet anodized posts, long bolts, short bolts. Short bolts go in this side directly to here, and then the long bolts go in there with a post. And honestly, that's what we've been shipping out. That's what works. Well, we had, I had hired some help here, and had some help here, and just seeing what some of the guys were going through with cars and stuff like that, and on the dyno, in a racing situation when you're trying to go through rounds, and everything's hot and not a lot of cool down time, I decided for my own car, for my own purposes, let's try to redesign this and use less pieces. Literally, it's not a problem. It's just being forward thinking of how can we continue to make this better? Well, I know a way to make this even better from what we have here, and that's gonna be V1.3. But anyways, this bracket is a redesign, and you can see it doesn't use any posts. Those posts are machined into the bracket. I was just worried about having 6 bolts. Well, you're a real knucklehead if you lose the bolts, but I was just worried about like one of those posts, because you drop the bolt through, slide the post under, and then boom. So the downfall is this is a very small piece of aluminum and not a lot of machining, versus this is a much bigger piece of aluminum. It's got all these bosses machined into it. It's badass. It's just, you got it, much more money. So we'll have these options, and we'll leave it up to you guys in the future when we start getting these ready to be sold. And there are some guys that we are shipping them to that I've known for a long time, and kind of pre-release slash, get them out in the wild to those guys. But for the general public, you'll have the option of this style, which is the cheapest, this style, which is more money, and then, well, I'm not going to give it away too much on what we're going to do for V1.3, but in this one, you got to undo 6 to get them off, and it stays attached to this rail, so they all 6 stay together. This one unbolts with this one, this one, this one, this one, and there's no separate posts. That's all there is to it. So much bigger piece. Same thing. It's also heavier. There's just no little spacers, little spacer posts that on our other design, they go under this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're included. It's a nice piece. 2 different ways to do the same thing, honestly. But anyway, this is a redesign to use less bolt holes, so this whole piece can be removed with 1, 2, and then I was told there's a 3rd one, so either one of these goes all the way through and is a pass-through, or there's one, I just, didn't want to have to remove the coils. We want to unbolt this, get this out of the way to get the plugs and wires out, and also you can also leave this attached and pull the valve cover out if you need to get, to the valves, lifters, any of that stuff. So awesome piece. Less pieces to lose, use, whatever, more money, but some guys don't care about more pieces. Some guys don't care about more money. So we've got the options, and trust me, V1.3, that one's gonna be sick. That just might actually require a redesign of this cover. So there might be a second cover coming out. That is to be determined. I've got to keep working with Adam on that. And right now we didn't have time to wait, and he's super busy. So fingers crossed, maybe this winter we can take this up a whole nother notch. These are sold out. These are no longer available from Reboot. So we're going to be working with them to market the stuff. Maybe we'll stock the stuff, and since these need to be made, maybe we'll spend some time engineering some changes for that. So anyway, beautiful piece. It's here. I'm absolutely in love with it. Looks like it uses all factory gaskets. And let's see what else it comes with. Looks like they included a funnel. With a billet adapter. Wow, that's fancy. And I guess, yeah, that screws into there, which will then screw into there. So very cool stuff. Yeah, very happy with this. And I'll tell you what, the one thing that I deal with like on the regular is dealing with companies, and the service that I got from these guys down at Reboot. I'll tell you what, right now, you'd be hard pressed to find a company that goes from design to machining to shipping within 3 days. So you guys need to go to their Instagram page, blow them up, you know, tell them thank you for getting this done for us, for helping us make this push to get this car ready for testing, try to reset the world record. Can't do it without companies like this supporting us. We're so busy, and I tune cars for a living every single day, and I'm on my hub dyno all the time. And so having companies, when I've got downtime, and having companies that are working around the clock to help speed up the process, help my goals, deliver us the parts that we want and how we want them, very important. I just couldn't do it without them. Having this car, world record, building the baddest BMW street car in the world, it just wouldn't be possible without the help of so many people, and you guys for liking, supporting the movement. It really helps, really keeps us motivated and keeps us on top of it. So anyway, beautiful piece of hardware. There it is. You guys have seen it here, not first. One of our customers, great friend Jimmy, he posted this, and it really started stirring up some noise. So here it is in the flesh, and this stuff we'll be adding this stuff to our website, and you know, I'm not sure when, because right now we got the crunch to get the car ready, and that's all I care about. I don't care about sales right now. I don't care about selling this stuff right now. But we will, because you guys want it. I know you want it, you need it, and you know, we're really just trying to popularize this stuff and get you guys some bolt-on badass solutions. 2,200 wheel horsepower worth of coils on a 6-cylinder. I know the testing's been done, it works. Probably could make more steam than that. I've heard numbers higher than that, but you know, on V8 stuff, I know they're good for 3,000. You know, plus. So super badass stuff, parts you can count on from a name you can trust. It don't get better than that. So, and yeah, don't mind the attire here. I was trying to beat the heat. So y'all stay tuned. Peace out.